What is up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room, and I'm back at you with another video. Listen, this is your Saturday tech video, and what we like to do on these videos is we like to build new strategies, develop new plans, and learn new skills. Why? So that when that bell comes ringing on Monday, we can go out there and attack the market and make some money. Guys, remember, Traders War Room, we're looking at the stock market like a war zone. Stocks and sector are our battles. We do it together as a team. Conquer, destroy, and we're always going to war. If that sounds something like you can rock with, then I got to say to you, follow me and let's go to war together, team. Traders War Room, let's get it. Kicking it off, legal disclaimer. This is not financial advice. The content is for entertainment and education purposes only. You're responsible for every decision you make. We want you to have fun, use caution, and always go to war. Guys, some services we provide. You can find all the information and learn more by going to traderswarroom.com and checking what we have to offer. Let's get into the video right now. Let me share my screen. Let's go ahead. We're going to use Webull today, guys, and we're going to talk about SPY. So let's go ahead and get into SPY real quick, because I want to talk about this because there's a lot of bullish sentiment and bearish sentiment going on. But what we want to talk about in this video is trying to draw a conclusion based off of trends and then confirming those with potential rejection points, kind of looking at what technical analysis should provide us. And when we look at SPY, just going off of the day chart right here, we have to put some lines on, okay? If you're not using an elevated platform where you have tools, you got to upgrade, okay? I'm using Webull here. You can use a whole bunch of other ones, but if you're stuck on Robinhood, guys, you just don't have the tools to utilize effectively to be fantastic technical analysis, chart, proficientos and stuff like that. So you got to upgrade, guys, okay? So we're going to go ahead and draw, and basically we're going to put some lines on here, okay? And I want to do some trend lines. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to basically get a basic top level, okay? And yes, I'm going to go off of the very tippy tip, and I'm going to go all the way down here to where we close that, okay? And basically, I'm going to put a line here, and I'm going to go ahead and darken it a little bit so we can see it and beef it up a little bit, right? And then I want my bottom level, okay? And bottom level, it doesn't have to be all the way over here, right? Because we have some bottomed out level where we kind of wedged up, right? So we're going to go ahead and use that. So we're going to come here, and then we're going to go to the very recent bottom here, where we're going to go ahead and put that line again. And I like blue. You can use whatever color you want. I just use blue. I'm used to it and things of that nature. All right. So now we have our levels. So what we got to do is we got to pay attention to these. Okay. Basically, yes, we've had a couple. We zoom in a little bit. We've had a couple bullish days, right? I'm counting 1, 2, 3 coming off of this rejection here. 1, 2, 3. We've had some bullish days, but when we look at the grand scheme of things, guys, look at this. We're still downtrending. Okay, we're still downtrending. We have a lot more to go before we come into a true uptrend, guys. And I'm talking about we kind of have to come in here and break pretty much this area right here. This would be the area where I would consider us having to come into to basically break, to really really confirm that we're in an uptrend market for the SPY. We got to break and start trending to the upside, okay? Because this is our last real important consolidation period, okay? Consolidation period where we're tight in the market, specifically on SPY, and the price action is within a tight range, consolidation. Then we dumped, okay? So we got to come back up here before we can really consider this an uptrend. Now, will there be relief days? Absolutely, okay? We're doing that right now. We had a couple relief days, 3 or 4 relief days. We're showing some signs of potential gains. Yeah, absolutely. But in the grand scheme of things, we're still downtrending. And in fact, when we go in a little bit closer, guys, this confirms that we're downtrending a little bit more because look at this, okay? Normally, when you come off of rejection, and we're going to go ahead and put the rejection points because here was rejection, right? Boom. And why is this rejection? Well, I'm about to show you real quick. But essentially, this is rejection. The purple line's rejection, right? We came up to this level and we rejected. We came up to it multiple times. So I'm using this level here. You could put it wherever you want, but I like to have some meat and potatoes in it. And we touched it multiple times. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and even tried it here. So almost a 6, right? But rejection, boom, rejection. And then we came down, okay? Now, this is the important part of going back to rejection, right? When you're in an uptrend market, okay? We come down, we get rejected, we come back up to retest, right? And then we get rejected again. Look at this, notice this. We actually rejected and made a lower low, okay? Now, what does that mean? Well, that tells us right there, guys, that this is not a true uptrend market, okay? Because otherwise, once we rejected from this previous level here, we should have made a higher low. And that would have given us that confirmation that we're in an uptrending market, because we want this line here, and I'll go ahead and change this color just so it makes it a little bit easier. We'll call it red. This line here, what we would want it to be in an uptrending market is once we rejected this point here, right? Because we rejected here, we came down, came back up, rejected, came down. We would want this to look something like this, right? Boom. That's where we'd want, because here, it looks like we're uptrending from here, absolutely. From here to here, absolutely. But then we got our rejection point where we came down and we came back up and we're coming down. So it would go to say that potentially the probability, and remember, everything's off of probabilities when we're looking at the market, that we would be coming back up potentially to retest this, and maybe not even have the strength to retest it because we did it multiple times and we failed each time. This might be the time where we come up and we reject, and then we're going to make a new low, a new recent low. We may even come back to this level and go below it before we start to get that V-shaped recovery that we're looking for. So I just want people to be cautious with this, because I'm looking at it and I'm still very bearish in the market. Like, I'm a bull at heart, and it pains me to say that, you know, we're in a downtrend, because I want people to have the bulls. You know, everyone loves when the market's going up, making money and stuff like that, but I just don't see it, which is one of the reasons why I went ahead with puts over the weekend. And because of that reason, I think that we're going to come down. And so when we look at it from a different aspect, we have our trend lines, right? We see where, you know, we should be. If we were in a true uptrend, we would have our low here, we'd have our high here, but we're making new lows here recently. So I believe that we're going to probably get rejection here, maybe not even make it up to our purple line, and we're going to fall at least below this previous point, potentially coming back down with some heavy cascading effect of, you know, selling going on. Now, the next thing that kind of confirms that as well, right? And this is going off of candlesticks, okay? And if you guys are interested, I have a candlestick class on the website. I broke these theories down really good on that one, but I'm going to give you a little basic. So we kind of have what's called the evening stars forming, right? Evening stars where you gap up on one of the days, whether it's green or red, it doesn't matter, but you're looking for a pattern after the next day. So we gapped up hard here, look, right here, boom, okay, boom. Evening star formed on a day. And in the very next, you know, potential period of trading was a downtrend. Look at this, okay? Downtrend, boom, 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 and continue the downtrend, okay? Now, patterns tend to repeat themselves, hence technical analysis exists, right? Okay, we got it. Here's another one, okay? Pushed up hard, right? Evening star, doesn't matter, red or green, and then look what happened, downtrend. Now, did we come off of this one back up to the consolidation? Yeah, absolutely we did, right? But it doesn't take away the fact that where patterns are tending to repeat themselves. After the evening star, we start to go on the downtrend, right? Boom, okay, we find our bottom level, we start to reverse, evening star, downtrend, boom, 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 right? Find our level, come back in, the market gets bullish. Look what we got going on here, okay? Stripping away these things, when we look at this, evening star forming on the day, all right? Now, this is, I always tell you guys, you want 3 reasons why to push to buy, right? Okay, now, this is a reason to get excited about the potential direction, okay? Could we continue to the upside? Absolutely. But we're going off of probabilities, which is what we're doing with technical analysis. We're trying to find the probabilities of the trend based off of technical indicators, okay? We're looking at the downtrending market. We're looking at continuing to make, you know, lower lows here recently, recent lower lows, right? And potential rejection points here at the top, plus a candlestick pattern that has shown in the past to be effective with multiple times of continuation patterns. Evening star to the downside, evening star to the downside, evening star pattern forming. I bet come Monday, the bell, and maybe not Monday, maybe we shoot off like a rocket, but we're going to get to a pinnacle Monday or Tuesday, and we're going to start shooting. The market's going to start coming down, and those people that came into puts with me on SPY, we're going to be counting their money. Guys, that is it. This is a technical video. Just want to give you a little insight, a little understanding on what we're looking for when we're trying to draw conclusions on trends and patterns based off of, simple technical analysis that we can do ourselves, and we can just play around with charts, and weekends are perfect for diving into this type of stuff. Guys, I want to thank you for reading into this video. I want to thank you for staying with us. And remember, always, if you guys want to come check out Traders War Room, please do so. We're always open. We're at the website, guys, traderswarroom.com. Come trade with the bulls and come trade with us. See you guys later. Remember, we're always here. We're looking to help, and we're always going to war.